Welcome to Girl on Bliss, the place where you can find diet humor and advice on making a food lifestyle change. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my aunts. I have two aunts. They're both Asian, and one of them is very, very slim. And I mean, she is slim for an Asian woman. People look at her and say, wow, you're skinny. And so that's really saying a lot. The other aunt that I have is very big, and she's been overweight her whole life, and the biggest challenge that she has is she has visceral fat, which means that it's not the soft, mushy type when you touch her stomach. The outside of her stomach is very hard, which means that all of the fat is growing around her organs. So it's kind of like the worst type of fat that you want to have on your body. There's two things that I want to share with you. One is the habits that both of them have. So how are their habits different? How are their eating habits different? How do they think about food differently? And then the second thing I want to share with you is how each of them order off of a menu at a fancy restaurant. It's pretty cool stuff. So to give you a comparison, my skinny aunt loses her appetite whenever she's stressed, and the idea of eating just really makes her sick. My fat aunt, on the other hand, she gets really hungry when she's stressed. She always feels like she has to eat something so that her anxiety doesn't get out of control. My skinny aunt only eats when she's hungry. And my fat aunt eats when she's hungry, when she's sad, when she's happy, when she's stressed, when she's angry, when she's moody. You get the picture. My skinny aunt has no trouble going for long periods of time without eating. Whereas my fat aunt, she has blood sugar drops, so she really needs to keep on looking for food. Skinny aunt eats very heartily when she does eat. My fat aunt eats very heartily, but she also snacks in between. The other thing that I want to point out to you is the biggest difference between how my aunts order off of a menu at a fancy restaurant that has a 4-course prefix menu. So what a prefix menu is the restaurant will give you 4 different courses. So that's an appetizer, 2 main dishes, and then a dessert, and you're able to choose which ones you want within each category. My skinny aunt will select meals that give her a variety of flavors over the course of the meal. She starts choosing what she wants after she determines what she wants the most on the menu. So for example, if she wants to have a cream pasta as her first main dish, she's likely to select some type of refreshing salad before that, and then maybe a lighter main dish like a fish after that, and then a simple dessert like a pudding. So there's kind of there's like an assortment of different flavors that she can have over the course of the meal. My fat aunt, on the other hand, will order what she wants from each category, which means that the overall menu can become very heavy. So she'll start off with the salad that she thinks looks most interesting, which is usually the one with the creamy dressing. She'll start off, and then she'll have the main dish that she finds the most appealing, which could be like a lasagna. And then she'll pick the one that she likes the most out of the other main dish, like a steak with potatoes. And then for dessert, she might go for a cheesecake. And all 4 of those items make her really excited to have the meal, but what happens is that she can feel really, really full by the end and also tempted to kind of finish her plate because they're all of her favorites. I find that what really helped me lose weight is focusing on getting a variety of flavors in each meal, or a variety over the course of the day. It's harder to have cravings for sweets after lunch when you've had something like sweet potato to your meal. It's pretty common for many people to have foods that are only salty or sweet, and you can find yourself overeating because you want to go back and forth between the two. So think of a salty popcorn and a soda in a movie theater. It's so hard to stop because each flavor is really strong and the opposite of each other. So if you add additional flavors like sour, bitter, pungent, it can really help you reduce your urge to eat more just for the sake of taste. What about you? Do you choose dishes off of a menu based on the experience you want to have overall, or on the foods that you want most in each course? Leave me a comment and let me know. And if you like what you hear, please visit me at girlonbliss.com for more advice and tips on making a lifestyle change. Thank you!